Then another thought to bring to you is, as a soul winner, you must not contribute to destroying other people. Don't help the devil. Again, winning souls outside. But what about inside? What's your relationship like with other Christians? By the way, the ones that strayed, they probably strayed sometimes because of their association with somebody else. Make sure you're not that person that causes another person to stray. In the book of 2 Corinthians, or maybe let me read to you first Romans chapter number 14. Romans chapter 14. And reading from verse 13. So then, every one of us shall give account, from verse 12, of himself to God. Let us not therefore judge one another any more, but judge this rather, that no man put a stumbling block or an occasion to fall in his brother's way. You don't want to be a soul winner who's winning souls outside, but losing souls inside. Because that has happened with some people. So they go out to win souls, but then inside, their relationships and the way they carry out and behave is toxic. He says, don't put a stumbling block or an occasion to fall in your brother's way. In Matthew chapter 18 and verse 7, he says, woe unto the world because of offenses. For it must needs be that offenses come, but woe to that man by whom the offense cometh. You are a soul winner. Don't now be the one through whom offenses come. Offenses here is on the word scandalon, that causes someone else to trip, either by the word you spoke or by your behavior. Don't put a stumbling block in someone else's path. In 1 Corinthians chapter number 8, reading from verse 12, the Bible says, maybe we should pick it up from verse number 9. It says, but take heed, lest by any means this liberty of yours become a stumbling block to them that are weak. You know, he was coming from where he said, your liberty shouldn't become a problem to somebody else. Don't let your liberty, the expression of your liberty, cause someone else to stumble. So he now goes on to tell us here in verse number 12, it says, but when you sin so against the brethren and wound their weak conscience, you sin against Christ. So the things that someone can do and can wound the conscience of sometimes maybe young or immature Christians. It says when you do this, it says you sin against Christ. Wherefore, if meat maketh my brother to offend, I will eat no flesh, while the world standeth, lest I make my brother to offend. You see? So as a soul winner, you're winning souls from outside, but you're not losing souls inside. Your behavior is such that it is preserving others, not in any way causing them to stumble. You can't have an attitude of, I don't care. I know what I'm doing is right as long as I... No, the way it also appears, matters to God. The Bible tells us to desist from all appearance of evil. So it's not enough to say, my conscience is clear. No, how it appears, how it is interpreted, your behavior can affect somebody else. You have to be circumspect. The Bible says, walk in wisdom towards them that are without. You see? So this is all part of soul